Hello dear students, welcome to my new class. I am Obaidul Haq. My nickname is Qayes, lecturer in English, Borors College. Today I am going to discuss graphs and charts. You know, graphs and charts are very important topic in your syllabus, in your English syllabus, English first paper. So let's see how graphs and charts work, or how we should describe graphs and charts. Here is an example for you. You see, this is rather a chart, not a graph, because graphs are with lines and passes and dots, but it's with columns of different shapes. It's a graph. So look at the question. What does it say? The chart shows the number of mobile phone and internet users in Bangladesh from the year 2015 to 2019. Describe the chart in at least 80 words. You should highlight the information and report the main features. NB, nota bene, the numbers indicate million people. So the question suggests that this chart is about mobile phone and internet users in Bangladesh from the year 2015 to 2019. Describe the chart in at least 80 words. We have to describe the chart in at least 80 words. At least 80 words. You should highlight the information and report the main features. We have to highlight main features and information put in the chart. So let's see. These white columns represent mobile phone users, and these passed or marked columns represent internet users. So it's easy to understand. These high columns with white color represents mobile phone users, and these passed or lined or marked columns indicate internet users. And this is year, and these are million people, numbers in million. So what we should do? We have to understand the question first, then look at the chart or the graph put in the question paper. So if this is a chart and these numbers are about a particular information or features, we have to look through the entire question once again. First, we have to put introductory sentence. You know, introductory sentence. What is the chart about? We have to put some words to describe the chart. To begin with, we have to say, we can borrow the sentence even from the question. And what is that? The chart shows the number of mobile phone and internet users in Bangladesh from the year 2015 to 2019. This very sentence I can put into my answer. The chart shows the number. This line, this very line, the very first line, I can borrow from the question paper. So at least I have got 10 or 15 words already. If I get it from this very first sentence, it will be easier for me to describe in details later on. So it is the introductory sentence. The chart shows the number of mobile phone and internet users in Bangladesh from the year 2015 to 2019. Then general comment. General comment, the idea, what do we understand from the chart in at first sight, at first look. So this is about internet users or mobile users in Bangladesh in a particular period of time. So this is general comment. Gone. Then description or information details. Let's see the chart. In 2015, we see the white column roses high. 115 million people used. Earlier we came to know that the white columns represent mobile phone users. So 115 million people used mobile phones in 2015. But the marked column means internet users. So there are only 15 million people using internets in 2015. So in 2015, 115 million people used mobile phones and 15 million people used internets. And next year, you have to use some words. Next year, next time, next decade, or later on, but eventually. After that, as a result, etc. There are many other connectors or linking words you should use when describing a particular chart or table or graph. So, it was in 2015, mobile phone users were in 115 million, and and in 2015, internet users are 15 million. The next year, 2016, in 2016, mobile phone users rose high to 122 million. 122 million people began to use mobile phones, and 19 million people used internets. After that, in the next year, we see this chart up to this point, up to this 2017, it is in upward position. When something goes higher and higher, we say upward or ascending order. But when something decreases, then we say downward order or descending order. So up to the 2017, it is in upward mode or ascending mode. So in 2017, 132 million people began to use mobile phone, and another 21 million people began to use internets. But we see in 2018, we see from this white column that 130 million people used mobile phones, and from this column we see 48 million people used internets. So in 2018, rather than getting higher, the number of mobile phones and also internet users decreased. So we can use here decrease or descending order. So the next year, the number of mobile phone users and internet users both were in decreasing position. But after a year, in the final year of the chart, in 2019, we see the white column rose higher, much higher. So 140 million people began to use mobile phones, and another 82 million people began to use internets. So up to this mark, 2017, it was in ascending order. So both mobile phones and internet users are in increasing mode. But the next year was a fall. In 2018, both mobile phone users and internet users are in decreasing numbers. But after that, the final year in the chart, in 2019, both mobile phone users and internet users rose high, the highest in the chart. So this is the way we describe mobile charts and graphs. There might be graphs, there might be charts, there might be tables, but you have to look here and here. You have to look the numbers, you have to look the rates, percentages or years, and the theme, introductory sentence, general comment, description or information details, and concluding sentence. So what can we say? We can say that the chart shows that gradually every year in Bangladesh, mobile phone and internet users were dramatically increasing, and up to this present time it is still increasing according to this chart.